Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Fallout from the crunch meeting between the Electoral Commission, the Interparty Advisory Committee, and civil society groups last Thursday produced first blows at the end of proceedings. Tonight, we engage two stakeholders and assess them. Who sounds convincing and why? Join me and my guest shortly. Welcome viewers here and around the world. I am Kweku Anan, and this is the Seed Show. We are live on dozens of affiliate stations, including Sources Radio, Amansana FM, Aminado Radio, all scattered across the globe. Social media, of course, catch us on Net2 TV, including my personal Facebook wall, Hawk TV GH. All these plus more coming up, and of course, not excluding the big scandal, of course, hits the Ghanaian media barely 24 hours down the line, is the Airbus. And tonight, the Seed Show is currently above the Airbus seabed, call it 33,000 above seabed, flying from this very headquarters here, Ken City group of companies, and of course across all dozens of affiliate stations. The Seed Show with Kwekwan and all these and more coming up tonight. It's a packed show, action-packed, very, very packed, and indeed, very explosive. It was some more trust if you did somewhere. The Oshana Zoo Kwekwana better one idea, and I'm a bay. Adominanti Bonibi near Quem, a Imresumube Tumrica, because show no a Dawson, you may group on a no Dawson. Then he now says to me the braille. Now, me assure so one cousin so fitting ra de bar basis and a pawi, a business abrinan. The Oka see Yana Chikwekwana, Bano, a church, a bass and some seminars for electoral commissioners. It's true. Tonight, a dinner yen timim boy, you know. One more year involved in the Airbus. Yen timim boy, stick and stay. We'll drop the names. And now we should hold on. We definitely, perhaps, I'm sure we're going to mention some names, isn't it? One more shishimi ni Alberto Manka. Imre yeniada jide wopono swane se. Nanu yawada, and Electoral Commission of Ghana, together with civil society groups, and Interparty Advisory Group, and IPAC for Equisi Nkunyase, Omo Bear discussions, no matter so Timenya, ye dia 2 year, na some gribie Timiaba. Na fi said ya beya, Electoral Commission. Biometric voter registration exercise in Airbus ne betimi abaso 10 as far as 18th April are concerned. Unfortunately, some meeting ended in a state of call it deadlock. Intimia amaso and as woman intimia any compromise level bia. Anadri ya fre two stakeholders are no more sa meeting. Two stakeholders ya no ma be dim komo because they were very much instrumental in this meeting. Almost so 8-2 and among binimnia de ya no be din komo ofia ha. Ni ye bisa wo mo say anso edien the way forward na ne hine. Guest on beba show is a independent presidential candidate for 2012-2016 respectively. Jacob Osei Yeboah is in the house, and of course a second guest Ura Hassan Ayariga honor presidential candidates Emma APC political party. You know, all these two guests will be in the house, and of course my third guest will be who? Kennedy Kwame Akompreko in Japan, of course, also in the house. So we catch us action packed. And I dream you what dreams about Kata when you be when call a friend to call a friend to call a friend to call a friend all over the world, from all the regional capitals, districts, and communities, and all over the world, including that of Heva, Britain, United States, France, Germany, Australia, all over the globe. Mon frère ni entimi ensin kunwa na enioma entimi enko ye kama and fama channel so say program way is really coming to you live from this very studio with the great producers on board, Robert Fain and also the friend Age and George Sarkodie, and one of your friend Focus Eric JC Jamefis on board, Kobe Scratch upon Kwan's executive producer, Great Safo is on board, and of course Kenneth Tichi in Japan is on board, editor at large Fifi New York, connecting to this very studio here. Now we know Moshema Nyoma etimi atoto ye. Ibrahim ni adaje. Na ye ni adaje no ne ye sha se free say. Last week ensemble started say pom. Na ni na sha se free say. Mobakaya last week Thursday host a Friday when they mark 1 year of the by-election. Nya na no Ayawaso West Wagon constituency. Sa fancy by election mu to trust them na say for kusisi na say Now, latter part of the day of last weekend, any nsɛm from one top level leadership of the National Democratic Congress. Woma Semene said police have refused to cover the commemoration. And he naturally said, Utieti and Semene Bia, woman penny for to say Joshua Kamba has vowed that they would deal with the offense and the police officer involved and as a commander in their own way. Now he says, I didn't say Banasa. I didn't see and say Basa. Said they would deal. The just a police officer one shema bambo amba baby and no more commemoration or see they would deal with him all of just a whole lot of stuff. But the truth of it is that checks na enye ne krese police for amfa bambo amba ho police for the bambo eba that issue na epie no na enye ne kre. But one thing I find very, very intriguing tonight is a party that has already announced that they are revolutionary in nature and that when it comes to violence, nobody can beat them. Tio, party no edin kaya magana fo nyati e wan say eba etutra semwa eba revolutionary characteristics are any all of a nyoma ebetumi akoso violence ewe a democratic process anymore. Party no a National Democratic Congress NDC mpenifo no led by former President Mahama ameyati asie se womu no mudi mu akotene na sasaneti a. Then the question I'm asking is eba ne saying and a former President Mahama here na adwene say they will go there and commemorate the event because that event now esi wo Ayawas West wo gono se bin prediasa no man ko so mo kwa to chacha na so mo ko boludu. It was by election that this are violence he by. So what then becomes of say mo kwa ko celebrate and mo ko commemorate that event when you have also made us to believe that yes, violence in your man mudi mo akotene. As if what I'm saying I am lying. I just want you to take a lesson to the former President Mahama saying something to the NDC gathering about whether or not they are good, they are crafty, and when it comes to their political violence. Take a listen to the former President Mahama.
Yeah. 2020, we're not going to try and see. MPP is taking this power as a matter of life and death. They said it already. They said all die, be die. And they are acting out and living the reality of the all die, be die. I'm sure that this evening when you turn on your televisions, you will see what happened at Ayawaso West. And so we are not going to joke in 2020. And I'm sounding a warning to the MPP. We're going to match them boot for boot. We respect the constitution of this country. And NDC is a democratic party. And that's why we abide by the rules of the constitution. But the same constitution says that Ghanaians should resist anybody who attempts to subvert the constitution. And when you go rampaging with forces and intimidating people when they should come out and vote, you are subverting Ghana's constitution. And we have a right to resist you. And so we'll get a full briefing of what happened. But I just want to sound a caution that NDC has revolutionary roots. And that when it comes to unleashing violence, nobody can beat us in unleashing violence. It is just that we midwife this country's democracy. And so we must be the first to respect the country's democracy. And that is why we are acting as a party that is very docile and respecting the rule of law. But if we believe that the government cannot protect our people, and we believe that the government is using its vigilante groups and illegal forces to intimidate and harass and injure our people, then we will have to advise ourselves. So we will go and get the briefing, and when we have gotten the full briefing, we will issue, I'm sure the party will issue an official statement. But I want to remind you, on February 23rd is when we're going to hold the election. And on that day, all of you, you will leave everything you are doing. We want every single one of you. It's 23rd February, it's a Saturday. So do everything of yours before that day. On that day, all of us will leave whatever we're doing. All NDC executives across the length and breadth of the country. And we will assemble here. The ballot box will be brought here. We will be given the ballot papers. And then we will tampering the ballot paper for who we want. When you are giving the ballot paper, when we did the balloting, it looks like God has given me the number 3. Because when we're giving the ballot paper, when they did the balloting, the one who stood in for me and picked the ballot, he picked number 3 again. And so when you are giving the ballot paper, my picture and my name is number 3 from the top on the ballot paper. So on that day when you are giving the ballot paper, just count 1, 2, 3. And then use your thumb print and thumb print it.
That was former President Mahama, His Excellency Nawotien. So he actually has, gave an account of how, call it political violence, all of it. To me, maybe some questions because this is more or less a walking contradiction, kind of a personality. One, say I don't know who say no, then it means that BBC you should be the first prime suspect in all of its essence. Internet didn't know celebrate this our celebration. But Masem say we now say ebesio ensio. Yes, I'm for a training to us. Say a year no no. I say when you the first time I'm account. Me say no. The see no see to me share near bon banya. And Janano Nancy. Almost an answer, Neddy and Nancy. But Enam said Nano see and a young who by Nintino. And Nediano Esia, I say no be our same view. And here I call reference to say there were 3 by-elections at Ninesi Womemo under the auspices of the former administration. And dear Ben Omoye. Assuming say so almost take it upon themselves to even commission a commission of inquiry to investigate, to produce a white paper. And obiatam white paper no de quarter. At least Ghana would have been moving forward. But 3 by-elections that all of them registered sporadic violence in this country. Masa, some of us, we have institutional memory. And I just want to play something to Ghanaians. Take a listen or watch these pictures on the screen. First by-election, Etiwa by-elections. On the screens, watch some of the pictures at Etiwa DCA Ebribia Besinko, not too long. On the screens, and I've been Etiwa, they will say guns and they go on. Yet on the screen, Obi who say Obi, and you just say ye pray ye papa gruesome pa ye way on your cromfo, way on your cromfo, or your political party activist who has been brutally, butchered or whatever it is. Shenohuni bruises. Then ufriwa, my men for unko himfa, Chirepone. The Chirepone by-elections also saw sporadic attacks, violence. Right on the screen, ubi no dahono. Shenechi, neshane tone no hunam drenina. Ipre rough. Still on the screens, afimidu rahimfa, aswase. Check it. You see on the screen, amount for ikuta ma kutiba namne nsikan kutokuro namne ade. Dreamworm, yes, she ties. No money ade. Check it. We na nyesi esi Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso and Liberia. Esi Ghana. Right on the screens. Check Ghana Fire Service there. Behind the Ghana Fire Service, when we say yes, she ties. People are running for their dear lives, including Ghana police operatives. Ni na esi Ghana hase. 3 of these by-elections. Check there. Ubehu. And so a first picture see me enyame na me yeden. Nyame na mkotwitwae Ni na wo ho wo hwehwe a obehu bi. Check. Let my vote count. Woman ye brim woman no. Me yi bi achro Gabia os asare ochre da kon. Me share pictures na nra na me ra hu yi. Wo hwe the way you see brim Gabia right on the screen. Obehu papa no a ye yi na tare ene ni tiri hu kwabo no. That is Gabia asare ochre da kon. Ene ogina ho sa no. Benkete chehwe ne nipedua. How he was, beaten, molested, beaten to the core. That is Gabi on the screen. We in Siwa Ivory Coast, in Siwa Liberia. It happened right here in Ghana. Okay? Let my vote count. This is again Gabi in the shot. Ushe Gabi ichira ne konho sa no ede ba ne shoulder no ene ya bonus nipa da se ne o ye brim wom ye papa. Ushe obi susu a ono su ni yam wo se aba na bia ho no ne ade basa. Ni na esi wo oman Ghana. What you say? Now my question is that if the former administration who say on the screens who say obey susu no so ho wa hye na tare white and ne trousers here ono so wa hye ne che ya police for be de di ho e be se enson atiesi ni so aye bonus ano. And some of these pictures on the screens you see where some of these pictures you can trace them. Go to even my jaw online ubenya bebre ho no. Yes, nipa da sending their dem fiao e brim no. The same Ghana Police Service no Joshua Kamba who kaseti om na who didi om atem no. The same police operatives were doing this e wo hwan no mo breso e wo government no time na wa bem. All right? And this is where we don't know say police officer now on the screens you see the current president, His Excellency Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, sitting with Abranti Enwa, yes, saying, let my votes count. Justice. Some of Kaisa Abranti na. Abranti owo screen is here. Seven previous wewu. Ebusia for men kai mo yaw. Na sembinti na me pese me twa bi de yes afo de kire nipa. Ni ye hwade. On na mo hu ni screen is Abranti wewu. He was beaten and his one eye was just destroyed. Okay? Ayawa so west wogon nipa enwo. There be a pre bi keke. Enumpo no, you see, yes, settled there by a committee of inquiry, a commission of inquiry, the Emil Short Commission, every normal report by no. Obi say, okay, government say, may I disagree with some of the portions of the events and reports and as well. That is all there is to it. And Ukraine pass what now, counter say, so by elections me and some way. If commissions were made and at the end of the day, yeah. And also, who investigations are any who quiet fast as way to trust me by. Don't you think they would have made a way forward? One by elections at Ayawaso, Nipasi and Tibida. On the screen, still you can see Gabi there. Wasofa ye papa. So, this politics of divisiveness, setbacks and roadblocks and booby trap, the politics of their self-interest, the politics of their attenye, any politics of say, yanseno, muye wene mwenya diyen. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Is Ghana for a group of people with a blue blood or is for all of us? Aren't we ashamed enough? Look, still on the screen, people with offense and kuntimane machetes and so forth. And in Liberia, I am telling you, this is Ghana for you. All right? Some couple of years ago. Now, Afiyemra, what he called the biggest scandal, the Airbus. Ye bisa ora great. And to whose screen is what? Sanyama we name. Who say it was terribly mishandled. These by-elections were terribly mishandled. A lot of things went wrong in this country with all these by-elections. Now fast forward. Now call it the mother of all scandals, the Airbus. The Ebisa is a former President Mahama. He should come out to answer some questions. Because this happened during his tenure in office. And we're asking, who are those involved? Who were those involved? And Sanipano Wamuya Waya. Besin ne response papa biya free ho MI. Now, my main chiramwa de bi wo ha say. Quick. Na fi me chira me fa bibi en chira. Wo kan report here. The reports started rolling, particularly referring to something we call Intermediary 5. And description of that official seemed to have some correspondence in the book that was written by former President Mahama. And I mean, read this out and show the correspondence, where it is coming from. In this document, we are me sure say bana when you know. I mean, which is very synonymous with something that is captured in former President Mahama's book titled My First Coup D'etat. And I read, quote, Intermediary 5 is a UK national born in Ghana. He was brought to the United Kingdom as a young child and lost touch with his Ghanaian family until the late 1990s. He had no prior experience or expertise in the aerospace industry. A CV provided to the Airbus in 2011 listed Intermediary 5's employment before 2009 as an events manager for a local authority, director of a football merchandising company, and facilities manager for an estate management business, unquote. Here comes in the Mahama's book, also read something connecting to this. And it goes like, quote, there was one member of our family with whom Dad was especially interested in reconnecting his blah, 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 blah. And you know, so you're I brand to be a friend of Samuel. Now, me pesa me chira wa dibi say, sa eba si hun semi. President odi mu akote no instructed so me akoto obi no. Ayariga Mahama. And we should be bold enough to point the name out. My member video in show says our video was in 2015. Former President Mahama. Emma Ghana Nanya Hunti Assese Yekwakotosa aircraft. Take a listen to former President Mahama about the aircraft.
Have you been offered a bribe before?
You mean as president?
As John Mahama?
As a human being?
As a person?
Any human being in the world would have encountered, corruption in a way, one way or the other, either being offered a bribe or a bribe being demanded from you. What you need to do is to put yourself in a position...
Mr. President, did you take it?
No, I haven't taken a bribe. No, but I'm just going to explain to you. What you need to do is to put yourself in a position where you are not offered a bribe, and that's what I've done. I don't take decisions on procurement. I don't take decisions in respect of anything as president. All that is done at the technical level. And so at the technical level, they decide who should win a contract. And if they want it fair and square, that's it. To replace the old faithful F-27s with the CASA 295s as the workhorse of the Ghana Air Force, it is my singular honor on behalf of the people of Ghana to declare this CASA 295 aircraft duly commissioned into the fleet or on service of the Ghana Air Force.
The second aircraft is expected in March next year. Other surveillance and trainer aircraft are to be
to replace the old faithful F-27s with the CASA 295s as the workhorse of the Ghana Air Force. It is my singular honor on behalf of the people of Ghana to declare this CASA 295 aircraft duly commissioned into the fleet or on service of the Ghana Air Force.
The second aircraft is expected in March next year. Other surveillance and trainer aircraft are to be
You're watching Net2 TV. The show is The Seed Show with Kwekwan and airborne across all over the world on social media and Net2 TV GH and I'm Facebook or Hawk TV GH. WhatsApp messages Fefa 0240-550-899. All about the Electoral Commission. And once baby, it's like a deadlock. You name inter-party advisory groups and civil society groups. Well, we are told so there's a mammal demonstration and a protest to be basso, all of it. And no way, just say some no way. Intinina no beti me do messages about 0240-550-899 0240-550-899 American card amount. Any Airbus no hun same now. So what do you cry here was saying as the information keeps coming, trickling fast and as if me try me one business here me ba na for me guest Hassan Ayariga any Jacob Osei Yeboah umbe joining me na fi di nkomo with the electoral commission crunch meeting last Thursday of course nkunti ba na mi nua nyina ya se jaya asori wo ho all there is to it and same bibre e see bi kra man konwa so which is which stick and stay. I'll be right back. Ebusia mo akwa ba mo atrase mi giri se sabre bibia wo bia waso ano pepe na nioma ekoyamo David Norte and wo birthday what's it meaning so also wo share program we need dompa na mo hwe David Norte and we a brother of Theophilus Norte wo share program you say happy birthday to you and we wish you for in the studio my guest Jacob Osei Yeboah independent presidential aspirant for 2012-2016 and Odimo Akotine so 2020 so oko Ora Hassan Ayariga honestly a presidential aspirant Emma political party from APC almost studio. Great pleasure being here.
How are you, my brother?
I'm doing fine. Mzose, BB also all right today. Good. Hassan, let me start with you. And were you at the IPAC meeting last Thursday?
Yes, I was part of the meeting.
Were you comfortable? Were you able to reach the compromise decision all of us plus civil society groups have cried for?
I think no.
Why?
You see, we gathered there to engage the EC. We gathered there for the eminent advisory committee to listen to both sides of the argument. Those who support the EC, political parties that support the EC, and political parties that are against the EC, and the EC's also presentation to us.
Raise your voice.
All right.
Yeah.
So when we got there, first of all, we were surprised with 10 minutes presentation from the political parties, and then a 2-hour presentation from the EC. So after listening to the EC's presentation and their IT man taking us to the whole hula baloo of IT system of whether we should have a voter register or not, then we were given 10 minutes. Every political party, don't forget there are 25 political parties. And that day, shockingly, all of them were represented for the first time.
All of them were there?
Shockingly, I mean, surprisingly, they were all there.
Really?
We've never had an IPAC meeting where all the political parties were represented.
Was it because it was a crunch meeting, actually?
I think so. I think some people were actually substituted. Even some people came and they couldn't even talk. They just said that we support whatever the EC intends to do, and they walk away. So they helped us in the meeting, in the timing system. So we had more minutes to talk. But actually, for instance, myself, I believe in facts. I don't believe in propaganda. If you follow me all along, you see that I believe in Kanokure, Kanewu. These are the kinds of things I believe in, because whatever we do today will come back to hurt us tomorrow. And we have kids, all of us. Tomorrow, our children will watch our programs on TV, review them like the way we are reviewing Nkrumah's programs and others. And then, is that the daddy I had? Is that the people who were leading us and they didn't do anything? What kind of leaders were they? So I actually took the EC through the facts, not the propaganda. So I first of all asked them, Article 45A gives you...
Oh, you did a presentation?
Yes, I did a presentation.
I see.
15 minutes.
And in all, they were not convinced?
They were convinced with my presentation. At least from my side, they couldn't even answer my questions.
Oh, wow.
I put 2 questions across, and they could not answer even one of it.
Was it a technical question?
Both. One was, look, are you sincere as an EC? Are you sincere and honest with Ghanaians about your voter new register? That was the first question. They didn't mind me. The second one, is the current voter register is it a credible register or not?
So if Hassan used the word, are you sincere? What are you referring to?
Because when I look at the arguments, I mean, you can convince me. You can't even convince a class 1 child with this argument. For instance,
really?
Yeah, I'll take you through if you want me to take you through.
Go ahead.
I'll take you through. Look, let's talk about the facial recognition. The EC argued that they wanted a facial recognition because in the last election, they had 94.6%, and they had only 0.6 manual verification. And because of that, they want to introduce what is called facial recognition. So I laughed, and I asked the EC, are you serious? Are you people taking us taken as serious. If you talk about facial recognition, every Ghanaian who is a voter has a voter ID card.
Yeah.
And on it is your face, the picture. That is facial recognition. And before you vote, they will cross-check it against the ballot paper with your face on it to be sure whether you are the person. What do you call that one?
Wow.
That's number one. Number two, you say that the system is overstretched, obsolete, and overbloated. I say, look, I have read
Obsolete and overbloated.
and overbloated and overstretched.
Do you agree?
No, I took them. I'm coming to say why I don't agree. The EC, per their own records, they spend $4 million every year, not every election year, every year,
Every year.
refurbishment and maintenance of the voter register. You and I were having a dialogue that we should look at it together, not because somebody is this and somebody is that. I want you to convince me. And when you spend $4 million every year for the refurbishment of a voter ID, a voter biometric device, then you come after using it for twice in a year, then you come and say it's obsolete. What makes it obsolete?
I see.
Because you maintain it, you spend money, you do changes and updates every year. But we had 2 times in 4 years that we have used the voter register. So I cannot understand in your own presentation, in your own argument, that the voter register is obsolete.
Great. Stay there. Jacob, now Wohobi. Yes, as an independent presidential aide. Now, from what we gather, one call as an observer, but you participated in the whole deal. Were you able to convince the rest of the political parties, Anampo, your presentation was rich enough to convince some? If not, why?
See, the whole thing is a bit cabra and a tree.
Yeah, from say Hassan
See, presentation now we say ECA. I wish say and Kayadea mobile with that to swear.
Yeah.
Because I say
yeah, very so I'll put the
I did
on the
acquire
screen.
the
Yeah.
say you call BBC EC and extended Oma Makwayama media for number.
Oh,
Nakaminya come yen sir.
did you?
Because I say I didn't yakokano. We say private and you're private. Because we were there for the whole
Jacob,
nation.
on the screen we have the registration and creation of voters list.
There was, I think, from the slides, there should be another slide.
Another slide.
We say near a dasui. Some we say explain near
Okay.
dasui. Yeah, near friend biometric voter management system.
Okay.
The totality no, and all. We show some bankum so hanoma. Yeah, also computer being a right up, battery be the form one. A throw a
Registration center.
I have registration center, but I say there's a fidea be or honor
Biometric kit.
biometric kit no.
Okay.
And I have printer no. So and I have down idea. When no na your friend no biometric
Device.
registration.
Okay, so new one and home and your money.
And your new one,
Okay.
say
Nina say.
old or new.
Okay, this is the
That
structure.
that is the system.
Okay.
So because a BVR kits now, and then
Oh, BVR kit.
because no na about the biometric voter registration kits.
Okay.
Say a coffee fra, and no na odun sabesi so. So odun sa esisua na twa onsano mfonini.
Okay.
What you say?
Producer, mame, another one. You stay a while longer. Okay.
Say a take sana we are on baby a district office horn. A picky outside data when I na I go through the district offices.
Okay.
I go through the district offices. Now I call the stream and the data center.
Okay.
It EC were about 260 district offices.
District offices.
Anna Sanema we say na line na wo ho na communication na.
Oh, okay.
Channels. From channel beko na kwa store no wa ha na obi call for verification na abani say
that's right
one who send your system this city and so won tisa na ma we say no na ase a uhuni ye ma me share the next slide
okay producer me share next one no okay okay
when the nema ade nchi wade bebraba won say edikan odun sa to afiedie ni so a ane no mo frɛ no automatic finger identification of kind of system first so odun unsa to so a na twa unsa ne mfodini as photo
okay
that unsa no a as a kokromoti a yede team ho no eno no computers intimi enredi
I see
anya no na yede compare data yin se wonya obi a oye biometric voter management system a ohia software and that software now was say a convert sa the sun figure into also middle one as a dot and no na omofre no biometric templates
biometric
templates
oh okay
and it is that template no and no na computers no etimi ready netimi ka say sa and sa photo we say netie
I see so the computer is able to read that
I was converted that not the code this biometric template
all right
and the course biometric template na a honom no so obi ba foforo na che say akwakogu babia ya store no wo hono so
yeah
enti say yakọ na say person me hu say ayameme na maba e form ode no say me di me sa tu no a e be kire me sa phone ni say no na sa conversion on say they call data na enti e call e form ho no ma e ho na comparison
mechanism bi wo
eba
comparison you know all right
algorithm
yeah
we say wo can
yeah
what I say and sa template comparison enti e kwa na say ne match a e so je ne form de ne match a was we je copy say Yeboah and say Ayariga
great
that software na ubehia e be convert we say fingerprint ni dia call template no anya yisi na ye
okay
a vendor B and I was say what deba say no the existing vendor or provide this idea when are you trying to contract me and any STL no
okay
sabi in the contract no you try now it's send the software no or no proprietary or no amount kwan want me into converting into this template no okofa any other biaba ontimi enya sa template no this one no software now the year na proprietary no asale be
and see na STL no longer in the picture no na just say sadi way as see a fancy chiri foforo
yes I was say a chiri foforo
I see
so and this fingerprint we say no I was say ya kasa yetia which is being controlled by Ghana and that they exist over there but the quality in the data you know and more it was upon this basis we say no and I justify some no ye SCL nefruwa vendor banner say o we no ho kra vendor banner bet ba convert
I see train
anything na I was say easy enya de oko use STL ne dia now say you new vendor obetimi amayen that software na ebetimi a convert say you know amometimi perform this say function as make
yeah
what you say that is the crux of the matter and we say na yeah no we this our biometric voter management system ade a caution is say you can say person election 2020
yenko next one na and so trade there
okay yeah presentation now
okay
with the way the timelines
you
know the timelines no but me share yeah but we say so but we need there
say hold on this so now okay connect one me share
me can the cost implications
and no wa fa no bra na me share na fi Jacob cost church name
and
okay we I'm sure
where the last one what
where last one
so where the final say if there is there
okay
and electoral commission now the demo screen is electoral commission no say okay all system and kofo bebre yes I was say yetimi a refurbish send a bear betime use for election 2020
Okay.
no oko STL now or your vendor no we ye biometric voter device afidie na ye kwakoya odon satoso or say verified
Okay.
enti vendor dada no a obosade and was say okay osesoro de na in 2016 no according to EC no omo use 68,000 and now the year adwuma
Yeah.
enti omo ye no nya good condition e bia say
Okay.
ekra wo ya no omo cannibalize ye nya omo betima refurbish no and then ye 56,000.
Oh, okay.
It is a percent election 2020 a year. I was say 56,000. I'm refurbishing in here.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm course our vendor no. What's the unit cost for the refurbishment in the 244?
Hey.
Or you refurbish back?
Bakubia.
Yes. And then no kwano eba refurbishment no kwano eba 13,664. Nyamika what you say?
Yeah. That's the total cost.
For election 2020 no. They will need 80,000. Also, right one, the new
That's
acquisition.
the total cost, 80,000 Ghana cedis.
No, 80,000 units of
Okay,
the BVDs. No.
Yeah, okay.
Because Ayina increase up to 31,451 or so into my approximating. On being 80,000 pieces. It's not to say, you should that no crana 56,000 there, no. Or say a cotton mono 24,000 back home. And some no money. Sa 80,000.
Wow.
Near to me a boy, I'm here you shoot that down.
Yeah.
Omo call do busa say enti dada na sa vendor natural ama isi so ekofa expert. Omo so a verify some na vendor ne kan say most ayina ye use no aye dada. Ye free baby end of life. At the end of support. End of life in nature say why na juma or during the limit and end of support to nature say as our car and the spare parts car ni yajaye it a home spare parts no yajaye daxing say corporate daxing home spare parts awunya that's why said daxing no betimi achi
input is a golf 3
it will be obi bebu say I did daxing na me using in ra omo argument I was a me no efa sa politicians or British Ayariga say make those kind of argument on your technical. I don't mind.
Okay.
I'll
ask him that question. Yeah.
I'm technical. I don't mind.
Yeah.
But it's how we say I did using it. I must see me. What about that argument? No. I normal. A bit by a political talk. But say what kind na? I no crese. And then me use phone way. Wa way for bet me aba because sa phone way almost stopping the production. Then just say I say. Meet me, Bibi say what meet me in your pass and function.
Yeah.
What did I say? It's going forward, no? Or say, other some talking, I see. Compare for floor. And that is the meaning.
I see.
You call you almost say, what said that na I obsolete, no? Almost tough of ra, $917. Back
per unit.
Yes. It's and no, so no, only multiply by that, 4,000. I'll be benya 22. And to add this 22 near in another benya a total of 35,670. Wow. It is a nyanko for kasa yenu sudadan. BVDs no kwa ebe koso sa 35,000.
No, it's not 35. It's 35 million.
Yeah,
35 million 672,000.
Total cost of new BVD.
Say yeah use old system then
old system
sa na be koso. Ana easy for the cash there sa 80,000 say you kwa outside na say you kwa koso so a e be cost say say back will be be cost 400 and to they no multiply by 80,000 na be ba 32 million. It's not just a way say no sha easy say sa na ma we say some refurbishing na be cost me say am two way no nyina akwa. Let me throw all these things away.
Yeah.
And they're just going in for the new one. It's justified.
Or better off.
Or better off
Save
in terms of
value for money.
Money and savings. This is the presentation. The same We're a data center. No?
We're a data center. You don't need this one.
But there's another one for biometric voter register. And then almost so for the BVR kits. Say na no buy. Almost say in 2016 we used 5,500.
That's right.
Now a year on which my refurbish 1,500. And now old vendor they say or refurbish back could be at 3,500 or refurbish back could be at and then no about 5.25 million. And about almost only here 8,000. And now was almost a talk a mono 6,500. And I say a mono 6,500 the back could be or the Belgian 5,145. And I know bass at 33 million. And took a new bomber 38 million
692,500.
And also a new one a bit me a charmaye and dinner. And also because 3,000. It is also about 24.
24.
It will show that savings at 38.6 million or 38.7 million as against 24 million.
Great. Osei, hold it there. Hassan, doesn't this convince you enough
that
there's
say anything.
Value for money? We have saved some, significant amount of money for the pairs, for the coffers.
You see, I'm just laughing throughout when he was doing.
May I ask that? Aren't you being challenged?
I'm coming. I was just laughing throughout when he was.
Why?
Trying to justify the calculation of the EC. You see, I understand him. You see, currently, these days, because things are hard, people will go rather for Chinese goose and they will spoil the next day than to keep German goose that will last 10 years. This is a Chinese product. You see, China product.
What makes it Chinese product? Because they haven't got to purchase.
I'm coming. Chinese product. When you buy it, it's cheap, brand new. You can buy it very cheap. But how long can it take you? He's forgotten that the one we have doesn't have any challenge. The mere fact that you are telling me that the end of life, it has come to the end of life, doesn't mean I should believe what you are saying. You just used the same voter register just a month ago for unit committee election, assembly election, and you came out to say it was accurate, it was fair, it was credible, and it was only 0.6% challenge. Why then will you say you cannot, going forward, you cannot use it for the next election? Wow. So you see, hold on, when you were talking, I was listening. Please. We are not kids. We are trained people from different backgrounds with different talent and skills and knowledge. The EC cannot come and tell us that she wants to justify buying a new voter register when we already have a credible register. The EC cannot justify that. She believes our system will crash. Not because it has crashed. She believes.
With anticipation.
Yes, it will crash.
Yeah.
And because of that, we should, even given the doubt that this, my learned friend from Germany, says that we should go and buy a new biometric and using phones to give example and say, Hassan doesn't have technical knowledge. Let me take him the technical knowledge he doesn't have. Data are different from systems. Data can be kept for 100 years. And data can be transferred from one server to the other. What do? You have spent millions of dollars, several months to acquire a data. You've gone through the process of registering over 13 million Ghanaians to 17 million Ghanaians to have a data. Because somebody tells you that your system can crash, then you say, oh, you know what? The phone way, let me throw it away. I will not take the contacts and transfer. I will not do iCloud. Transfer the contacts on this phone to the next phone. I just have to throw it away. And then start calling you people one after the other and saving your names and your details.
It doesn't make
sense. It doesn't make sense. You see where our argument is coming? It doesn't make sense. Nobody is saying that we don't need a voter register when it's necessary. But what you are telling us cannot convince us that we need a voter register.
But have you also assessed, well, technically, that, Hassan, these machines are not in a proper shape? Has any of the group, the IPAC and all of that, have you also, as it were, sent some technical people to go to the EC to engage them, to understand
I have called
all of that?
STL, and I've asked them to provide me with letters that they send to Electoral Commission to say that this thing are end of life. Up to now, they cannot provide me. You see, we don't just talk, we investigate matters to see. Are you with me? For you to think that this biometric voter register needs a change, what was his argument? He's giving us cost. It is when I believe in something that I think about cost. But when you bring in the cost of something, you want to convince me that buying it is cheaper when I don't need it. You're talking about Daxin. Who uses Daxin in this morning? This is a biometric voter register, the highest of its spec in the world. It is not a manual one like a Daxin that he's talking. This is a Mercedes-Benz. So people are living and driving Mercedes-Benz. So if my Mercedes-Benz tire has a problem, should I throw it away because I cannot get a tire in a Buson kind?
Great. Now let me make this analogy. Hassan, I'm coming. The analogy is that I am using a Samsung phone.
Yes.
And now my Samsung phone screen is cracked.
Yeah.
I sent it to the Samsung people to repair it. And they say, listen, replacing the screen is as equally as that of may you perhaps lose all the contact. So why don't you rather get a new phone rather than for us, replacing
screen cannot make you lose your contact.
No, I'm using
yeah, but that's what I'm also giving you. Technically, a screen cannot affect the data, and that's what the EC is talking about. The EC is saying that the screen is spoiled because the screen is broken. We should change the phone, and we are saying that if your screen is broken, go and change the screen.
Do you know that changing the screen can also affect other components?
Changing screen cannot affect.
Because it has a lot of data systems like the Gene accounts and all of that. That can also be tempered.
Those ones are saved in the data. Those are not physical things that will affect. What you are changing is a physical
Hassan,
commodity.
would you rather be seen to be in a very proper fitting and take off that with anticipation that these machines are new ones?
Let me tell you
without
something.
You having the back of your mind that, hey, these machines, they can cause us trouble, it can be overheating and all of those that we experienced in 2012.
Because, you see, I want EC to understand. Convincing certain people, you have to think outside the box. You have to be able to present your case in a way that there's no argument. But anytime we bring in a topic, EC will come with another one. Anytime we bring in EC will come with another. It's like we are joking with the economy. But let me tell you something, my brother. Let's go to the facts. Look, we are in a country today where economic conditions are very hard, like it or not. From both the NDC and the MPP, they have made economic conditions in this country very hard. Ghanaians have lost hope in politicians.
Including yourself?
I haven't ruled before. So at least I give them hope, confidence. But they have lost hope in the NDC and in the MPP. And it has amounted to voter apathy.
Wow.
And people are not willing to come out and vote, not to talk of register. Voting alone is a problem for them. Ghanaians have...
And you think that we are going to experience this?
We are going to experience... I'm giving you the rundown. The last election, the unit committee, 40% turnout. Now we are going into a very serious election. That election has very serious implications. The first implication is that we have President John Mahama, who has had one term presidency. We have President Nana Akufo-Addo, who has one term presidency. Then we have a young, vibrant Hassan Ayariga, who also has galvanized a lot of voters within the communities and the villages, trying to form a task force, also coming. Now look at this. The two of them has a score to settle. Nana Addo and John Mahama has a score to settle. And they want to settle that score in 2020, not anywhere.
I see.
So going into 2020, it's a very serious election that both of them want to settle their scores. The devil, we know, is better than the angel, we don't know.
What does this mean?
I'm coming to that. They will accept, both of them, both parties, Nana and John Mahama, will accept using the old register going in to settle their scores, than bringing in a new register that will bring chaotic situation if in case one of them wins and the other doesn't.
But this is what we are hearing, that people are beginning to preach ahead of us that the 2020 elections is likely to spark some sporadic.
So why then do we change something that we are used to?
But why do we even have to, as it were, to begin to forecast that.
Do you know why we're forecasting that? Do you know why?
All these elections that we've had, including those that we believe we're going to have a tug of war, never even experienced things like that.
Do you know why?
Including the election 2012. That
Do you
went
know
to
why?
The Supreme Court.
Do you know why?
Tell me.
Because of issues like this.
But these issues are not new to us. Hassan.
Why? Tell me why.
They are not new because oftentimes before elections, political parties, both NDC and PDP ostensibly, rule for 29 years. They engage themselves in things like this.
Not like this. Not in.
And it's one of those things. Tug of war. Eventually get teared off, and then we move on.
Let me continue. When I said the voter apathy, I didn't finish. The economic condition of Ghanaians have become worse.
I see.
People don't have money.
You are raising national security
concerns, and I'm coming to that. And I'm telling you that if we tamper with this voter register and we say, look, people should go back to their villages and go register, we will record a low turnout that we have never seen in the history of this country. We will not get up to a turnout of 30% in the voting registration process, not voting itself.
I see.
So a population of 17 million voters will reduce to a population of 6 million.
Great.
And how are we going to do that?
How are we going to do that?
If we have a voter population of 6 million after the new voter register, will you be a happy man?
Maybe yes, maybe no.
Come on,
but
brother.
Hassan,
Come
let
on.
me ask this question hypothetical. Assuming that the Electoral Commission ignores your words, ignores anybody's words, and says, we are going ahead to do it. Tomorrow, they've just, set all their BVRs and say, Ghanaians, come and register and have your card. Would you do it?
I will activate my second powers.
What does that mean?
You wait and see on that day.
How that second power is going to
Is there? Is there? You see,
Are you
let me
also
let me
aware
let me
that-
tell you something.
Are you
there.
also aware that the Electoral Commission is established as a statutory commission by law?
Yeah.
CI. Are you aware of that?
I am
and
aware.
So anything that
I
will
am
have
aware
to
of-
impugn negativity or
I
to,
am
as it
aware
were,
of the
become
functions-
a roadblock, a setback to the Electoral Commission, that person is offending the laws of the country.
I am aware of the functions of the Electoral Commission under our Constitution. One of those function is in Article 45A.
Yeah.
Article 45A states functions of the Electoral Commission to compile a voter register, revise it as and when is determined by law.
Sure.
That is one of their functions, and that is the article they are using to back their argument.
Yeah.
But you see, they need lawyers to help them interpret the article very well. When you say compile a voter register, revise it as and when it is necessary, determined by law. First of all, you have exhausted the first article, the first component of the article,
That
which is to
says-
compile. We have a compiled voter register.
And they say it's faulty.
And then they say if it is faulty, revise it. That's where we are going. And then it says, it ends up by saying determined by law. That means by consensus building.
I see.
So when you take the article and you want to explain it to suit you, go ahead. Some people will explain in a different way that will not suit you. But once you have compiled the voter register, you cannot go and say the Constitution gives me power to compile, so I want to compile, throw this one and compile another one. Somebody will argue that we compiled a voter register in 1988, 2012. Look, we didn't have a biometric voter register then. Now we have state of the art, the best in the world, fingerprint. That is the biometric. There is nothing above that anymore. Whether facial recognition or whatever, they come after biometric. You can have people, twins, same face, but you can never have the same fingerprint for two, never. You can never have it in any human being. So the mere fact that you think you have that powers, you should just start compiling new voter registers and when you want. And don't forget, in 2012 when we were compiling this voter register, we are about 12 million Ghanaians.
Yeah.
Today, the voter register is 20 million. The data system needed for today is much bigger than the one we used in 2012. The number of people who queue today is much bigger and more than the one who queued in 2012.
So doesn't again recall.
I'm coming.
for
The
all
timing.
this,
I'm coming. I'm going through it. The
machines.
timing. The timing to use to do
Yeah,
this
people
voter
keep saying
article.
the time, Hassan. But what is wrong with the timing?
Because you see, you have to procure the machines. You have to train ECL officials to know how to use it. You have brought in a biometric system with a facial recognition, which includes uploading of pictures, cropping the pictures, and taking this machine to my village in Boku. the network system there is so bad that for easy to say that one person, 10 minutes you can use to create one person's voter ID, I doubt it.
You doubt it. Now, the question is, before Jacob comes in, has the EC says to you that all this that you just said, they can do it?
What are they saying? They say 43
have
days.
They say that.
They say they can do it. But have you forgotten the famous Dr. Baumia Ghana card? Who came out and took a card and said in 8 months every Ghanaian will have a card? Where is the card? I came and registered here with my wife and family. The Ghana card. The Ghana card.
I'm saying the voter registration card is different from the Ghana card. You know that.
Yeah, and I'm telling you. Which is much easier. The Ghana card. I have registered for my card as we speak. Go and ask the authority. Where is Hassan Ayariga's card?
Where is Hassan? Yes, Osei. No,
you see, let me be honest with you.
Yes.
You see, the purpose
is somebody lying to us?
Nobody is lying. You see, it's a understanding.
I see.
You see, that is why I just kept quiet, because I wanted to understand their psychic. And these are the things that they've put across. You know, you see, in terms of the technical aspect of it, I can assure you, I just don't want to say, I'm not the type who normally wants to brag, to say that I'm in authority. Even the IT experts of NDC, I took him to Germany on this identity management system.
National Democratic Congress.
Just a Kwame Griffiths. You see, let me tell you something.
Wow.
You see, I was just trying to understand their psychology.
And understand something.
From Hassan, because he's an embodiment of all those who say that they don't understand, but it's like, when I was even doing the analysis with the cost, from the perspective of the old vendor who is enjoying monopoly, STL, Ayariga was saying that he asked STL about the letter that they wrote to EC,
and they can't provide.
Not that they can't provide. You see, the same way EC has refused to show it to the political parties. It's the same way STL. You see, there are some contractual. No, I'm coming. There are some contractual. No. You see, there are some contractual issues that, if you go and then show it to another person, you can breach the contract.
It's a public document. Show it to us.
Coming. No. That letter is not a public document.
What do you mean? You want to convince us to vote to create a voter register, and you are telling us it's not a public document?
No, I'm coming. I just want to correct him. When EC did the presentation to the media and CSOs, I was there. Just to call all these CSOs who are making noise around. I was there. They gave out the date and everything that those letters were written by STL and their own IT that they consulted. They mentioned it. So it means that the letter is there. But why? You see, I've been asking myself about why is it that maybe they are refusing to show it from IPAC. And if you look at what actually happened, even in the presence of eminent advisory committee, that day, some of them were on their get set, about to run away.
Why? Yes. What really happened?
There are certain things because I was sitting in front, and then I saw some of them. They put their chest before the police came.
Police security. Why would they run away?
Before the police came.
No. Please. This is not true.
Why?
This is not true.
You see, I know that
somebody's scared.
You see, I know that they were shocked, and I said that I thank God that they've seen even Emil Shot himself. He chairs the eminent. The way he was being heckled by these people. I said that now all of you have witnessed how Mrs. Jane Mensah is suffering at IPAC.
Wow.
Even despite your presence as eminent, we have to call him policemen. You get my point? Now, you see, Ayariga has been making a lot of argument, and it's like they've shut down their brains to understand. I'm not here because EC is lying. You see, we just want to find out the justification whether EC ought to have this new biometric voter register. And that is what we want to establish.
Thank you.
Go with the facts. So just keep quiet.
Go with the facts.
First, let me start.
Please go with the facts.
That is where I'm coming. When we say that a vendor is enjoying monopoly, I hope you understand. When a vendor is enjoying monopoly, it means that you cannot compare his work, his pricing, and his quotation with any other because you have locked in with him. And so you cannot compare any other price. I say that this pen, everybody knows that this pen is 1 cedi. But because he's enjoying monopoly, he said, I'm giving you to 1 cedi, 50 pesos. And whether you like it or not, you're supposed to buy that. This is what STL has been enjoying from 2012.
Somebody is trying to protect the STL company because of this?
You see, whenever I'm doing analysis, you know, some of these prejudices, I normally put them aside.
But they are,
because
they are the
they are not fundamentals. The fundamental is the reason. You see, the reason why we ought to do the new biometric voter register. And honestly, when this issue came, I started, I mean, from the knowledge that I have, and when I took EC to court in 2016, the knowledge that I have is that if even is overbloated, okay, if even is overbloated, what I was going to advise EC is that we ought to come out with a constitutional instrument, CI, because the current laws state that before you can expunge someone's name from the register, there are processes that you ought to go through, per CI 94. And that is laborious, and it makes it very difficult for people to do that, okay? And that is why we continue to have a lot of dead people on the register, up to about 1.3 million. When I did my analysis, I brought it around 900,000, but British High Commission brought it around that one. Okay, so what I was going to say is that they can come out to say CI, and that CI will force each and every living Ghanaian to go and verify your name. If you fail to go, then per that CI, your name could be expunged, could be taken off. And that could have helped us to delete the dead so that we can have only the living in the register. And so initially, I was even against this new register, okay? Until when I went in, and then I realized that that biometric template, the software that converts the photos that are showed on the screen to this biometric template belongs to the same STL.
Oh.
It's STL software. The whole biometric voter management system is being, that service is being procured from STL. So you cannot go to any other vendor or any other thing. And so if even with the new one, if we need a software to convert, assuming that we have quality finger images in there, okay, we will still need a software that will have to convert into the biometric voter.
So say, with all the misunderstandings back and forth.
You see, when he was talking, I just want to school him a bit.
But I want to.
You can't school me.
But
Okay.
I want to get
Withdraw.
something
You
from
can't
you.
school me.
I want to get something from you.
No, technically.
You can't even school me technically, because
As
I
it
know
were,
what I'm doing.
I'm
here.
even come to that
Yes.
question that with the tag of war, per what you read out there, is it about their lack of understanding it technically that is making this push and push, or is it about the fact that they have a conceived, deep-seated misunderstanding that Electoral Commission will not understand you no matter how it is, and that is a politically calculated?
No,
how do you read
No,
it?
No, it's a fear, and that's psychology.
It's a fear.
Yes, he just said it over here.
That one.
When you say that there's a voter appetite, you see, I've just written over psychology why we should maintain. You see,
but do you also agree that he's also coming from a certain informed position?
It's a reality. Come on.
That from his political reading.
No.
I'm coming a minute.
You see, when you were talking, I just kept quiet. I just want, you see, we are here. The purpose of this show, I think is for us and your viewers out there to understand why, whether EC is justified in coming out with this, or it's just a propaganda, just as it's being said. And that is what I just want to establish. You see, anytime that we want to establish, from technical point of view, from financial point of view, why we need this new voter register, then all of these arguments and things like that comes to overcloud the main objective.
So you think that they are unable to accept it's a fear factor?
That is why, you see, I want, at the end of the day, he said so many things about data, it has increased, voter register. You see, I just want to crash? Why did you say that's crash? Why are you saying that it's credible? You see, all this is, I've noted it down. And I wanted to
educate us on that.
Yes, just
you wanted to talk about it.
No, I want to
But
talk about it.
You deviated and you were talking something
Yes,
else.
let me, I just want to talk about it. When we talk about a credible voter register, as EC is saying, now EC and anybody...
So EC said it's a credible voter register. You said has EC saying, I want to know.
Yes, you see...
They say it's credible.
You see, I'm coming.
Okay, go ahead. Because I don't want you to quote EC.
Yeah, he's not quoting EC. He's bringing his...
Because he said as EC is saying, that's quotation from EC.
You see, I'm coming.
Okay.
He said, you don't know that he
I don't
said
want
that
him
he
to
asked,
lose his
no,
thoughts. Yeah.
He said that he asked a question whether that voter register that we have is credible. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that is what we use it
Currently
for the
as
district.
it is. Is
Yes.
it
Currently,
credible?
yes. Why not?
Thank you.
Why not? Listen.
like you may
No.
Let's him make.
These are some of the things that they don't
Come on.
take their time
However, that
to
is
understand.
credible. There are other things.
Listen. However,
Yeah.
that is credible now.
Yeah.
You understand? Going forward in this for the
2020,
2020
yeah.
elections. Now, because the equipment, sometimes I just want to reduce it to the BVR kits and the BVDs that we say that they are obsolete and things like that. You have the communication system, which is the VSAT. The VSAT, which can contain about 200, and the EC has 260. And when EC was doing the limited registration, wanted to go online, because the VSAT is a low distance, the system was crashing. And because of that, at Elembelem, the Elembelem MP...
With this recent
yes, when they did the
Assembly's
limited...
elections.
Yes.
Okay.
When they wanted to transmit the voter data from Elembelem, some of them got lost.
Wow.
They couldn't find it. And so Elembelem MP is on record of saying that he will sue EC because most of his voters, this thing is not there. So EC had to go back to the system, the BVDs, to check it. There was that loss of data through transmission. Okay, when we say data is crashing, is the amount of hitting to the data center that data center capacity cannot contain.
Wow.
And so when it goes, it's just like when it's raining and then you are listening to, you are on your phone, sometimes you hear, the person is not unable to hear your voice properly. You get my point. That is how the data is lost. You've already said it. And so if EC says that there's an imminent crashing, even with a limited registration, EC experience of it because of the VSAT. And that is why they are changing from the VSAT technology to radio. And that with the radio, they've already awarded it to MTN. And then with the data center, which cannot contain and can cause the possible crash, they've also awarded it to, they say, another company by Pesos or something of that sort. Now, back to that credibility. These pieces of equipment that will carry your data for us to compile our voter register will not be credible because of these losses. You see, they will not understand. They say that it's credible. But you see, the meaning, you know, if you are not technical.
Oh, please, my brother Jacob.
You see, the
don't
career.
embarrass yourself here.
No.
What are you talking about, my brother?
You see, that is why you see, when you are dealing with...
Oh, come on. Go ahead and do your
let me-
presentation. You continue.
You are...
Oh, come on, my brother.
You are in a car, okay? You want to move, let's say, from here to Zongo Junction. You are in a car that is jerking because the fuel injection is not working. So you go and ejects, it goes and ejects, okay? You want to go there. Now, can you say that that car is credible?
Even though it's a car.
Though it's a car, but because it's jerking,
There's a
unlike a
problem.
car that will have that smooth distance.
Drive.
And so EC is saying that going with the 2020 and what's the obsolescence of these equipment, the BVDs and BVR and data, if nothing is done about it, okay, they cannot guarantee the credibility of the voter register that we're going to use.
We're going to use 60 minutes gone past the hour 9. The program is The Seat Show, live from this very studio. My guests, Jacob Osei, Yeboah, and then Hassan Ayariga. All right, we have to wrap up because this is an ongoing discussion. We definitely have to meet again and then push yet for another discussion. So,
I wanted to say something.
Yes, wrap up.
If you are afraid of voter apathy, that is not a panacea that we shouldn't do this new voter register. You see, they mix up issues. If you are afraid of voter apathy, because according to him, the system is hard. The system that MDC and MPP has created is hard. And now a lot of people have lost hope and they don't see the reason why they should go and vote. That is another different thing. It's different from the new voter register compilation.
I see.
You get my point. You see, if we don't have this kind of understanding, it will become very difficult because we want to justify whether we need the new one or not. And I'm telling you, from what EC has done, from financially, from technical and everything, it's justified. I myself, I don't even mind. You see, let me situate it at the national security point of view. I myself, I don't even care with the old system. If even we have to spend 173 million more, and we can use the old system to deliver free and fair election, I wouldn't mind. But you cannot guarantee because of the equipment.
Because of the equipment. Hassan, then we have to wrap up with you.
You see, I listened to my brother Jacob.
Yeah.
And I think Jacob got confused a bit.
You think so?
Yeah, he cannot differentiate between.
Don't you think
credibility?
Perhaps it's because of the technical.
He doesn't have any technical background of the East.
You think so?
He doesn't know.
An engineer,
what kind of engineer?
You know.
What kind of engineer? He's a mining engineer. He
No.
goes to the mining sector to mine. And you think you're putting it like a mining document.
Let me tell you.
My friend, you keep quiet and let me talk.
Let him
I'm a process control and instrumentation engineer.
Say that to yourself.
Great.
Let him say it to
Hassan, let's
himself.
wrap up.
You see, this guy needs to understand election processes. And you know, voting processes is a big thing. Election processes. It's not about just the voter register. So when you sit down and tell me that voter apathy is a fear for me, who am I afraid of? I'm not afraid of anything. I want us to look at the dynamics. You see, if you have one wife and you say you want to marry a second wife, you have to convince your first wife why you need a second wife. You don't just come and say because I have the money.
It's not all the time.
I'm coming. I'm telling you. You have a wife at home, a beautiful commodity, a beautiful thing, a credible thing, and then you tell me that it is credible, yet you want to throw it away and bring in something. What sense do you make?
You haven't been convincing now.
What sense is that?
With all the technical
what kind of technicalities is he talking about? I have something that's credible, and I say throw it away and bring something again. What are you bringing? You understand what I'm saying? If the thing is credible, why do you throw it away? He talking about biometric, whatever the cost involved. We are not worried about the cost involved here. If you go looking for a commodity, there are several places you can go and buy that commodity. And people give different prices because most of the times there is no price controlling system in the price guarantee system in things people buy outside, depending on who you meet, the vendor you meet. You can meet a vendor and you can buy something very cheap and you move to another vendor and you buy it. Buying something you think is cheap does not justify that you should throw your whole thing away. Are you with me?
Okay.
And I want my brother Jacob to understand that when he spoke about crashing of system, the EC tried in their own way to upload several things within a second and it crashed. Not because they did it. That time he's talking about, they didn't do it a gradual process. They jammed the system themselves by trying to upload.
Was that?
The records he's talking about. You see, when you want to
over
upload,
there,
yes,
and
the server itself will take you. When you upload it slowly, the network will pick it bit by bit and go gradually because of the network system. Now, when you put so much load on the system, what do you expect the system to do? It will reject it. It will crash. Because you've given something
So
bigger.
you understand that?
That's why I'm telling you, you don't know anything about technicality. You're only talking and I'm looking at
But
you.
he seemed, he,
No,
you
and
seem
I'm
to
telling
know
him.
this.
Yes,
and
you
I'm
are
telling
telling
him
what
if
I have
that's
just said.
They did. It was a failure from their management system, not because of the biometric
What
device.
makes you think
Because
so?
you, a human being, hold on, a human being feeds the information to the computer, not the computer feeds the information to the human being.
You see, no,
Are you
no,
with
no.
me?
Yeah.
Let me correct him.
Keep quiet
Let
and
me
let me
correct him.
finish.
No,
He spoke
you see,
about
these are
it.
the
Hold
things
on,
that
hold
they
on,
say.
hold on.
Osei,
When
Mami,
you were talking, I gave you
we
time.
have to wrap up.
He spoke about management control system. It's the worst you can ever think of.
Wow.
If the EC should get crap of any management control system of the voter register, they can decide who they're going to be the next president without even the voters deciding
Think
that.
so?
I am telling you, garbage in, garbage out.
Okay.
Because they have the system. It's just like all these guys, these technicians who built ATM systems.
Yeah.
Look, they can go to any ATM vendor shop and cash money without even using a card. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Thank you. Why will we give the management system to an institution that we don't trust 100%?
But why don't you trust?
Because it's a human
It
institution
is the same
appointed by different
institution
governments.
that you expect that on the 7th January they will pronounce.
That
the
is why we're not
president,
giving
and
them
you
too
don't
much.
Trust them.
We are not giving them too much power. You don't give them too much power. When they have absolute power, we are gone. They can compromise. Look, there's so much corruption in this country. We know it.
Great.
Anybody can be corrupt.
Anybody can be correct.
Put the money and you see people can be corrupt. What is he
People
talking
can
about?
be correct.
You see,
If I give him money, you corrupt. I'll corrupt him tomorrow.
All right. All right. We have to wrap up here. We have to-
You see,
a second. Yeah.
you know, I just want to say something. By crashing, you have 260 offices, and the visa can contain 200. If I'm keying in something in Accra, the one at Summer Boy does not know that I'm keying in something
That is
because I've gone on online.
Online.
And that is why it will crash. It's not something which is coming
So
from.
is that,
No,
it
wait.
has nothing
And
to
that
do
is
with the
why
machine.
you see.
That's what I'm
I'm
talking
coming.
over there.
No,
Yes, it has nothing to do with the machine.
Take your time. And that is why EC say that they need a new system with a capacity that it doesn't matter
The same
how many
template
people that
will
will
crash.
come.
With
It
the
will
same
not crash.
template, it will
Great.
crash.
We leave it
You
here.
understand
about.
the reason why they are
Definitely,
changing from visa to
is
radio.
this is a developing story, and I'm sure definitely we'll come back to this story pretty soon or another time with the same guest. My guest has been Jacob Osei, Yeboah Independent Presidential Aspirant 2012-2016, and then Hassan Ayariga, also presidential aspirant for APC party. It was Menomo Edin Komonewi, na ye try a Then my guest, Kennedy Kwame Akomprekwe Japan, was sitting, and then for yet another discussion. Stick and stay. WhatsApp messages February ahead of time, 0240-550-899, making Kani Namo. All there is to the Airbus scandal. Stick and stay, I'll be right back. 9. Oceanet 2 TV, the program is The Seats. Kweku Anan, your host. Yes, Sources Radio for Alpha, Amansan FM, Amanado Radio, Umina Epijam scattered across the globe. Women Epijam, Moko Facebook, was to see a whole Ayeshe, don't we go on Yasam Ketua, Oko YouTube and so live, and as a Sobinia program, we Ashe Ewo Honum, Ghana baby, a daso live for her, Ubia Shediako. My main kind messages, loads and loads of messages. A Yeboah from Itiso. Now, my third guest, Emra Kennedy Kwame Akomprekwe Japan, you be como special. So I need to Airbus matters. Abankwa Grace. So say, oh, John, JDM hypocrisy to the highest level, as if he cares. Apu, watching you live from Italy for Musumo. Nana Kwekudia. Or say, isn't our former president a bit desperate for power? I somehow feel sorry for him. All right, Olivia Somo draw. Say, Kweku, you see how God has exposed the NDC? I'm waiting for the press conference on the Airbus. It's your good job, Kweku. Samuel Kelly or say, Kweku, you are looking so bright tonight. I think the color of your shirt is doing the trick. On a more secret note, please always keep the spirit high, the truth without fear. I'll say the truth without fear. All right. Philip Bwedi say Mahama is too corrupt and he's a disgrace to all Johns in the world. All Johns in the world should demonstrate against him. Mami for insi anafi memra studio. Olivia so Kamal so quick. I see no sense in this. Nana Addo appointing special prosecutor. He's a power for 3-year, getting to 4-year. What has it done or has he done so far? He's done his work. dies exposing cold. Pachaya Montroni ye, so that it will be easy for us to read it in terms of Mamo. Frank Asaro said, John Airbus Mahama is a total disgrace to Ghanaian's presidency. He has no shame to contest Ghana's presidency. Mami Fancy and not Memra, my guest, why ready? Nafi, yeah, all there is to the brouhahas over the weekends. You see, I say we are walking into 24-hour. This Airbus are the splash on the faces of newspapers all over the country. It's been twists and turns. Ubia ne said ya, Airbus scandal never, and then somehow keeping the names off the whole thing. But who read the documents in so far Airbus? Everything tells you, say there are big shots. Ewadi we mwa yepesi ekata omuso. Lumba ene be kana sem say aye hu no wa wo hwe puni susu a document a egu hey. Uja edi egu hey ya. And him say chairman and not the whole of the morning up to say run at well, he's been roaming all over, and I do know because a lot of people call so hey, now only chairman munye should be honored. Well, wait and see how the documents will be gathered. Okay,
thank you.
Great. All there is to Airbus. And one is a pay and precope.
Judgment in any. So
wow, great.
You have to read.
Judgment in Ankasa.
Yeah, any.
I see.
Lot of pages that you have to read.
You better Yeboah.
Yeah, to grasp it. Say, be a copy.
That's right.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Now, me Angela me fa me say. Me wo na me denya me ase say me nim akukudu ode ma me se me mfa nka no kura. There be a mechanic ye chastise me, but in the long run, me vindicated. I think I've spoken about NDC corruption. Omunfa enwini o mine Ghana. Na omuanku ye yo. Na uka esio kene Japan de o kasaba sabasa o ditro o yesi oni facts. When I was talking about all this, I didn't talk about this particular Airbus. But Mahama deal. At Amos Grand near Brazil investigating Brazil.
On the hangar.
Right. So, and then me read the actual how evil are NDC for you. Omo winning o mine no. Name omu ye yo nkwa. Now I ask, say, Intiana omu nim, and then me say, omu nim se ni omu ye nyina no. Now all these documents that I have, I mean to me angry and inti ebe serialize no.
Airbus the series.
Airbus the any me de and then so me de Ghana gas the enso be ka ho. Na mo hu. Senia esiko. Na awreho se oman a ahia ese. Na yempemfo a yetu omosi wo se omuni anim ma impuntuo mra ma omu ni bie nso ebetimi enya omu ntuma pefra no ommom ne da bi omu ba ena omu ne hia mo na etwa me nsuru mu kura nse omu wi asika no kura nso omu mfa nye development o Ghana no mu de akogu baby ho na hye mabufu first class te wo hwe details na wa ha na eche se sika no kura omu amfa makurum ha omu representatives kept the money.
Wow. In foreign banks.
Na utresi eyino abako company no ekosi say Mahama step brother and adopted brother bi. I hold on to the name first. Actually I'll bring it out because the investigation is ongoing.
Yeah.
But I'm here to give you another side.
Okay.
For you to see the gravity of corruption. Any send city boni any. What Airbus? Ohwe ekwan a omu faso. Countries ayabobo omudin. Ebi o ha se wonte ya. Obetimi ahwe. Malaysia, Sri Lanka, Taiwan, Indonesia and Ghana. And SA for investigation. Then when you go to the PNF investigation related bribery, you have corruption offenses in China, Colombia, Nepal, South Korea, United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Taiwan, and Russia.
Oh, na womo aye nema basa.
Yes. Airbus. No. Why we are interested in this investigation? They say it gives unfair competition. Wow. Competition is fair because they bribe their way to get the contract. And we have Boeing and other aircraft companies.
Yeah.
Almost competing with Airbus. But because of cutting dealings, they get upper hand. That is why they decided to investigate them. And it came up, say Ghana.
Yeah.
Account.
But it's come surprise, the whole Africa. Nigeria comes nowhere.
Yeah.
Too bad.
And on a show say NDC.
Too bad.
Sania, Omsibu Omano. Media Macachero several times say. Now Omuni Omano who do. Omu don kwa. Now dear, Mamimfa Ebinso and Chro. Where is Suaha? Okay, first agreement. Crash be show chiro. So agreement between China National Aero Technology Imports and Export Corporation and the Republic of Ghana, presented by the Ghana National Gas Company.
I see.
For the supply of 4 Z9EH helicopters.
Oh, so it means that not Ghana gas, someone can supply on my aircraft.
Oh, the
Wow.
They wanted to buy aircraft for Air Force or Ghana Army.
I see.
And a Chinese company, Ekachrom say, they cannot supply you to the military. No, supply to a commercial entity. So if they go through commercial entity, Now what is interesting is 4 helicopters. Omutuya 99,949,262.77. 99,949,262 dollars 77 cents.
Wow.
Now at your phone TNE. Emrom Castle Mokotama soldier phone Chinese phone case Omun Timinton helicopter no Emma Ghana military or Ghana armed forces no. Then they decided to use Ghana gas. One,
wow.
What I'm establishing here, first of all, they can charge all these people with the misappropriation of funds.
State funds. Wow.
Yes. And diversion of funds. Because the purpose in which they were asked to use the money, that is not what they did. Now let me read. Say, contract agreement. The total contract price agreed by the parties is $99,949,262.77. First, the 4 Z9 helicopters in accordance with the delivery state specified in Annex 1 is here. $54,800,000.
Wow.
How diabolic. And before I go on, why am I here concerned? Make a video to Airbus and they say this same Z9EH helicopters, Cambodia to 15 of the same spec.
From this company.
15.
Wow.
Almost $100 million. But Ghana to 4 helicopters.
Huh.
For $100 million.
Jesus Christ.
Now, Montier, Osei, the 4 Z9 HE helicopters cost $54,800,000. Now, listen to the cost build-up. Osei, mission equipment as specified in Annex 2, $10,193,052.01. Spare parts, tools, and equipment as specified in Annex 3. And initial spare parts, equipment and tools, $640,000. Recommended spare parts, $3,587,269.90.
Wow.
Recommended equipment and tools, $1,731,096.86. Spare engine. Spare engine. Main rotor blades and tail rotor blades. $2,679,805. Hakra na shime bufuno. Provisions to be used by the buyer to purchase the spare parts, tools, and equipment. $3 million.
$3 million.
Yeah, provisions to be used.
Incredible.
By the buyer to purchase the spare parts, tools, and equipment. $3 million. Technical documentation as specified in Annex 4, included in the helicopter price. Conversion training for both 12 pilots and 12 ground technicians as specified, included in the helicopter's price. AB initial training as specified, $1,800,000. Reassembling and test flight of the helicopters at the buyer's designated premises as specified in Article 7, included in the helicopter price. Technical assistance as specified in Article 12, included in the helicopter price. Ground support equipment as specified in Annex 10, $5,550,000. Helicopters hangar as specified in Annex 11, $11,230,000. Total amount for the goods and services, $95,161,223.77. Air transportation and insurance for 4 Z9 helicopters and spare parts, equipment, and tools, $3,682,000. Expenses and allowance, $619,639. Project management, $486,400. Total contract price, $99,949,268.77. These same helicopters, Cambodia, Etono, 15 of them cost them $100 million.
Wow.
A poor country like Ghana. Now, catch them say helicopters hangar, $11,230,000. Training, $1.8 million. Technical assistance, buyer's designated premises, ground support equipment, $5.5 million. Now helicopter, what do you mean? Helicopter, what do you mean? Okay, Opa, strike.
Wow.
Give me my phone.
Yeah, mathematics, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
strike it. Okay, 50 million. We divide it by 4, it gives you 12.5. So what I say? Not 4, no, so amount 1. So we are talking of $13.2 million each.
Yeah.
$13.2 million. That's the actual cost of the
helicopter per one.
Even, per one. Even is too high. Look at the cost build-up. What's the mission equipment as specified in Annex 2? Oh yeah, $10,193,000. What's the spare parts, tools, and equipments?
Oh, okay, but could be and on the ma said the fence the or no the aircraft.
What's the provisions?
Yes.
Provisions to be used by the buyer. To purchase the spare parts, tools, and equipment, $3 million. Now, Oman Ghana.
Oh no.
This is the same man telling you, Samuntuabamano. And let me read the board units.
This is not
minutes.
propaganda. These are fact already free documents.
Yeah, let me give you the board units.
Oh my goodness. Board minutes.
Minutes.
Minutes. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Minutes. Board in minutes.
Nina has been captured.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see. Wow. Oh, 45 minutes gone past the hour 9. Oceannet 2 TV. The show is The Seat with Kwekwan and the guest. Kennedy
Board
Papa.
chairman.
Yes.
Board chairman, Dr. Kwesi Botri.
Yeah, Kwesi Butri.
Yeah.
I see.
Dr. George Sipe Aja
Sipe
Yankee, CEO. Valerie Sawyer, member.
Yeah.
Eric N. Yanka, member. Absent with apologies, Mr. William Patrick Tewia. In attendance, Agbesi Japasu, Honorary Home Secretary.
I see.
Now,
Wow.
no. Yeah.
Interesting times. Yene Kennedy, a Japan, AD in Como. All there is to the Airbus scandal.
Now,
Barely 24 hours.
when him,
Yes.
before I read this board resolution, I want Ghanaians to understand, say, we could spend Ghana gas $400 million at the toy. Almost excuse you, so the patrols. That was site anyway. Ghana gas has not received even one helicopter.
What?
Yeah. Ghana gas, Ghana Fontaine. They use Ghana gas to buy 4 helicopters. Ghana gas, only 1 helicopter, all went to the military. Now let me read this. Ghana Gas, Ghana National Gas Company, PO Box CT 3686, Cantonments, Accra. Board resolution, resolution number 0050. So members of the Board of Directors of the Ghana National Gas Company Limited, at a meeting held on July 2nd, 2014, approved the addendum to CATIC agreement and further directed that the new agreement for the construction of the hangar must be a tripartite agreement involving Ghana Gas, CATIC, and Polytechnology, signed by Dr. Kwesi Botri. I read again. Say, members of the board of directors of the Ghana National Gas Company Limited, at a meeting held on July 2nd, 2014, approved the addendum to CATIC agreement and further directed that the new agreement for the construction of the hangar must be a tripartite agreement involving Ghana Gas, CATIC, and Polytechnology. We want to know from them, you are charging us $11.3 million. So what do they mean by tripartite agreement?
$11 million for hangar.
Yes.
Construction of hangar.
Helicopter.
Kennedy.
Helicopter. And yet, fully. Yeah. Any. Any. Construction of the hangar. Helicopters. Hangar, as specified. $11,230,000.
I think that by close of a beer tonight or early morning tomorrow, Mpenifu now should be round up. So
$11,230,000 is here for 4 helicopter hangar. Hadring. No helicopter has been given to Ghana Gas. I challenge them. No helicopter was given to Ghana Gas. This is what we call misapplication of funds. Case closed. And they have to deal with them.
Hey.
Yeah. Any misapplication of funds. You took 99,946,252,77 cents to buy 4 helicopters for Ghana Gas Company. But Ghana Gas Company doesn't even have
back,
one.
And then another sad thing is that the Krobis also had to weigh 15
helicopters. 15 of
the same
Z9.
amount.
Z9.
Cambodia.
For $100 million. 15. Ghana, 4. And look at the excuses, the flimsy excuses they gave us.
Yeah.
Now, you know, I see, what it you know, baby, I name it Dekurani, Okoto, I see, Okoto, Rota, Okoto engine, the abetuho.
Oh.
Now, when you're a bra, and Kaukoto, brand new helicopter, we are. No was a cra engine, now the abetuho. Ghana for Munti new. Omoto helicopter. Away. They spent 2-point-something million. Spare engine. Main rotor blades and tail rotor blades.
It comprises of the engine in
Yeah, $2,679,805. Yes. What told the abeto? Na sentinga wu na wo bre na wo nya sika se ya. Say na karbe. But top brand new helicopter. Ato the engine the abeto. Na time one engine no kura be say na ya outmoded.
Vasobia
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
The crash.
Yeah.
One your details. When him say aircraft no kotono auction, a helicopter kotono auction. $511,000. Also, you see, Kabibribi. And then Okoto use the aircraft didn't have a sensor. And to me, they said, "Mimi Mercedes S class no." Say me fa lay moi a double line. Pablo said, "I shock me and action."
Wow.
Stiano Abasi. Say me you close to Kabia. It will bob break, and sometimes it's not good. A bob break and not a pim one kasakura. Yeah. The sensor no na ebinim. So unti sa ukoto adie we brand new. Now they are koto. Now with all what I'm mentioning, they should go and check if they have all the parts. As for the parts, see a bio. But go engine, no, rotor blades and tail rotor blades. So, was the initial spare parts, equipment, and tools? $640,000. Now, about recommended spare parts, $3,587,269.90. Oh, yeah. No, as I baby, provisions to be used by the buyer to purchase the spare parts and tools equipment. Mission equipment, $10,193,000. Aden, Ghana, dear Bonini. And these are the people who one nefs are talking. And Ghana, yaye dini.
Ken, have you heard of the response coming from the former Attorney General, Madame Marata Brew?
What's it?
Yes, and also the comments because all the facts coming with the reports in and yet it doesn't represent the facts.
How long it has taken Britain to do the investigation?
Yeah.
And now, because it doesn't represent the facts.
And I said, say the fact is, that does not mean say Ghanaian official Biane took money. Here comes also former President Mohammed's special aide Standogbe also says at the end of the day, or see Ghana loses KBN, Ghana loses car. I didn't think a former president air commission even
no akasa actually.
Maybe that time no young documents we need no
no sabo boba no akasa actually na the village in one the nintinche will be out. You see, first of all, let me tell you, on your business, so no, or quite no in sabum, or some man in Bremahama, we are near Maniska. Now what the name, no, dear good bottom. Omreda, so I hear human or brepan and Kobe home business. One, stand up, the catcher say he didn't lose money, it's just 1 year, because Me, assuming my profit is 10, and you are demanding 2 cedis from it. If my cost is 8 and my profit is 2, making 10, what you say? Now catch them and say, maybe more 2 cedis. I have to add 2 cedis to make it 12.
Exactly.
Before I can give you 2.
Yeah.
So whatever 5 million euros and whatever they gave them is an added cost. Because
The government of Ghana will pay.
Yeah, added cost. Mutuya eka because onono marketing na urban salesman. Onim say or ton ade ama Airbus na the commission ni. Enti for him to dispose of part of the commission. This what the bia to so ama. What you say? So he add it on. Now they are charging.
Great. Do you appreciate another point, sir? What they are saying is that says can I buy an appreciation? Do you
Appreciation of what? Who can even be bold and say appreciation? Appreciation of what?
maybe work done?
Work done.
Facilitation.
Airbus for no trouble. You see, when you say facilitation, it should be stated clearly. So we have loans are the parliament in approval. Facilitation fee, illegal, is there.
Yeah.
Why are they saying say a bribe? And you can
Woman can pedal rules.
yeah, woman can.
Yeah.
So what are they saying? And there are more to come. I have a lot here. Now, I think say make a cambo sa wow. Nka
Until you enter Yeboah say.
me bubo bichro cha
Yeah.
edoso ye Ghana gas nko documents na me aba ha me do. Say me ka boni a o modi akire wa. Where ma me nka ba ko nkire emfa nka ho. Na enye wo de na next time. Ya be kan ye. Where be ready companies we actually Amandi Energy. Amandi
Okay.
Energy. Signature date of PPA agreement.
Wow.
31st July 2013. Total proceed without any modification to timelines. Government of Ghana recommended action. ECG's implementation plan. AG recommended a review of identified clauses in the PPA. Now, what do you want to call? Memo companies in Amandi Energy, Send Power Generation, Marinos Energy, Jacobson Gelco Ghana Limited, Akasa Energy, Early Power, Rotan Power, Astro Power, Cat Power, Cox Energy, BXC Thermal Project, All Service Group Limited, Crisport Power Ghana Limited, and GPGC. So, remember date in Chihuahua. Signature date. Rotan, then let me start from it. Signature date of Send Power Generation, June 6th, 2012. Miranos Energy, 6th November 2015. Jacob Jelko, 20th December 2012. AXA Energy, 12 May 2015. Early Power, 14th September 2016. Rotan Power, 23rd December 2014. Astro Power, 13th October 2014. Cat Power, 6th November 2015. Cox Energy, 12 February 2016. BXC Thermal Project, 5th September 2016. All Service Group Limited, 26th April 2016. Crisport Power Ghana Limited, 13th October 2014. GPGC, 3rd June 2015. Then Amari and Car Power. 16 companies. Now Ghana Fontaine, the level of corruption, any other who say me. And he said, one, most of these companies are not producing. But before, say what in equipment, Ebedu Ghana, there should be an agreement between the two, say, or the bar ubetuya. Take or pay. So all these companies take or pay agreement. We are paying.
Ghana government.
Yes. And most of them are not producing. But the agreement. Mahama.
Oh.
Adding. Boni ben and a Ghana for year. Now, over time, young cock a crack. Now, maybe boss one man, and next time, you have a chance I in ye. Tallow oil is suffering in this country. You know why?
Tell us.
Because Sankofa, E&I, agreement are almost signed. 14 MMBTU. So, dollars. $14 per MMBTU. No? Ghana government pays a price in the conformity. We're supposed to get royalties and everything, taxes, 26%.
I see.
Ghana government has waived the 26%. Out. So now, Sankofa, which is dry gas, no, and no na, omu say power no near ultimately anyway say, but Jubilee any 10, etimi mawo wet gas. Wet gas comprises of dry gas and LPG gas. Namunti I will say me woman. I will say my woman is said. Enam take or pay agreement. Yene E&I for assigned. Say o producer umpo betuya kenti. Now they force Jubilee and 10 now to produce a lot of gas because gas na munti wet gas now ubenya dry gas plus LPG gas. 0.50 cent, 50 cent. Even the Jubilee na free 10 any mienu nyina talo ayenti and 50 cent. Wow. But Sankofa Alex Mode Atua Hoy. So 2 ministers, you know, they were all part of it. Zema,
fairness simple.
Yeah. And Dr. Ayinso, Onoso
Sebayanki.
No, minister no or resign.
Boa.
Amaboy one.
Yeah, one.
Amaboy one. And Dr. Kwabena Donko.
Oh, Minister for Power.
Good.
Kwabena Donko.
Good.
Amaboa.
They are all part of this deal here.
Wow.
Emma Alex Mode signed this bogus agreement.
Alex Mode here.
Yes, he signed this bogus agreement. First, no, year 14. You know, we negotiate your buy now, your 450, your 26%. Into gas now, produce we don't get anything out of it. Now, there was a meeting at World Bank for buy, and one Ghanaian was bold to ask World Bank for said, how can you sign this agreement with a poor country like this? I said, well, but your leader said they needed gas, so at any cost they will take it.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Yes,
and a lady who works at IFC has also confirmed, say, on TSC, African leaders in the bar, they look so vulnerable. And they sign any agreement. Said they should stand firm. This is the year Namikacho said. Yeah. IFC contributed $900 million in this. And these people have spent billions. Now, what is happening is, Enam says Sankofano take or pay agreement in Ohuntino. Now, tallow oil, Intimi produce oil no to their maximum capacity because it comes with gas. So, into gas no chrome ban a door swan. And take or pay agreement. No, idea you turn 50 cents. No, also musa a reverse. No. Why? Do we have leaders in this country? Do we? NDC for sir, almost I did this a chance. NDC. Say yensa ma wo mu chance. When you me what documents are we mabubo so achiro, we'll take it one by one. Because yati ani akai grant. So mo my powerful no kra my 5,400 megawatts no. We only need 2,600 megawatts.
Wow.
So we
For
over 100% and a year eco waste.
Doesn't make sense.
Why? Now, so we share what they call energy sector recovery plan. Says sika we no ye ho beto me atumi ayisu 5,400 megawatts na wo masana is 2038.
Wow. 2038.
Yes, 2038 according to energy sector recovery plan.
Wow.
If we can use or utilize the 5,400 megawatts no this is 2038. And they signed this agreement. Now the difference of the money that we are throwing away, how much do we spend on free SHS? Government salaries, how much do we spend on it? Let's share the money that goes with.
Throw away. Waste though.
Yes. So Ghana for in 2015-2016, I was telling Ghanaians that NDC for a corrupt. NDC for a corrupt. Still, they didn't believe me. So Ukoko board, what they did over there.
Yeah.
Upuninum airtime. We said we are going to go and all those. I hammered it. You buy no anymore. On say you can't corruption. And I can say NDC for you or man before. Now Ghana for be a taking position. Into your airbus dey buy. Ghana for send am work on. And also Yoko and Akufo-Addo no person or intimidate NDC 14 okofa buy. Now president has asked them to investigate the case. And they are saying, why should he investigate? Malaysia has started the investigation. Their name came up, and they've also started.
America for the so much.
So what are they saying? All we are saying is that we cannot allow few people to amass wealth at the expense of the poor people. Now, anything military, they should call the Minister of Defense during NDC's time. They should call Samson OJ, who was Chief of Defense Staff.
Samson OJ?
Yes.
Okay.
The time, they should ask. Yeah, he was there. So let us know. The people that bought this Airbus no, for Ghana. People that bought this helicopter for Ghana. They should ask Samson OJ. They should ask who was the defense minister at that time. They should call him and ask them.
General Smith.
I'm not too sure. I don't want to mention a year. I will check tomorrow. Me referee. So I know who here. I never put their names. So it is simple. It went to the military. So let's ask Chief of Defense Staff, CDS. I know Samson OJ was there. Let's ask him. Call the Minister of Defense and ask. It's a very simple. So wait a minute. But first, they should charge them when information be amount. So my timer, mention your payment plan. Or say all the payments to be made by the buyer to the seller under this agreement shall be made to the following account. Beneficiaries bank name, address, China Development Bank, Beijing branch, number 158 FU Zheng Menne Street, Shenzhen, District, Beijing, China. Beneficiary, Bank Swift, SDBCCNDJBDP. Beneficiary account 1100840011578000.
Wow.
Beneficiary's name, China National Aero Technology Imports and Export Corporation. Address, Katik Plaza, number 18, Bichen Dong Street, District, Beijing, beneficial telephone in our mode and schedule of payment as hereby agreed shall be as follows. Down payment 30%, which is $29,984,778.83 shall be paid by telegraphic transfer. Second payment 30%, $29,984,778.83. Third payment, $19,989,852.55, which is sent. Fourth payment, $19,989,852.56.
Wow.
All these monies were paid in the name of Ghana Gas.
The purchase of these 4 helicopters.
Yes, in the name of Ghana Gas, the Ghana Gas for nutrient.
And as eventually could be a military for
Yes. Misapplication of funds. Attorney General, NTME, they have to prosecute them.
Ken, they have to prosecute them to see a honor beat in the war. Are you sure, sir, we are going to see prosecution fall out of this? Because this is a big scandal, trust me, by all standards.
That I don't know. But if he said they've delayed.
Big scandal.
Because this, forensic audit, they completed it as far back as June 2018. I have it here. Investigation.
2008.
Yeah, forensic audit report. Investigation into the operations of Ghana National Gas Company, submitted to Economic and Organized Crime Office, June 2018, and nothing has been done. And it is sad to hear, say, Yenya Minister CBO, and no year,
21 or so
and no
years
year,
ago.
Mebaho, and no year quantum. I have the quantum way. Yenya ministers, when you try to take quantum to court, no more be pleading. Mebo Omudin.
Current ministers.
Yes.
In this administration.
Yes. Mebo Omudin. Na kwanwa quantum ni yani diana. Your friend Bibi Mensa. Debi anwa no so this kind of backpack bi bonechisa.
Great.
The signs are bogus agreement.
Bogus agreement. 12 minutes after.
And also Mebaso, Ghana Gas.
Just a minute. 12 minutes past the hour 10 over here in the 2 TV. The show is the seat show. My guest, Kennedy Japan. We're looking into all the impasse, the back and forth of this Airbus scandal. Big one. You know, I hit Ghana barely 24 hours into 48 hours. Now, all the top former functionaries in the Mohammed's administration expected say, we will be available to answer questions in as if the truth in all of this. And like Kennedy said, this is not a document produced by anybody in this country, but in the So, what does this former functionaries, have to say to Ghanaians? Ken?
Yeah. The when I'm first.
I see.
Was it resolution number 0024 board minutes? Was it members of the board hereby approve the helicopter purchase agreement between Ghana National Gas Company Limited and China National Aero Technology Import and Export Corporation.
Wow.
The board further resolved that the chairman of the board, Dr. Kwesi Botwe, and the CEO, Dr. Joycepe Aja Yanke, signed the agreement on behalf of Ghana National Gas Company Limited, dated 21st December 2012, signed by Agbesi Japasu, board secretary.
Wow.
Hormone Eco signed 2012 in 21st December 2012. They signed, they gave them the power to sign on behalf of Ghana Gas.
Ghana Gas.
So why is it that Dr. Kwesi Botwe and Dr. Sipe Yanke have gone to sign this agreement on behalf of Ghana Gas? Not helicopters no buy, but Ghana Armed
They have
Forces.
to explain this.
They have to explain. This is simple.
Yeah.
That we have to take it on. Why are we wasting time? Arrest all of them. Let them come and explain why they signed on behalf of Ghana Gas Company 940 something million 99,946,256.77 cents.
Incredible. Taxpayers' money.
Yes. And here, the letter is here. Board, resolution. If I'm lying, it's here. And your first and one. And here hearsay because we are not in power and your mommy hints. Now me can't. No more. I have the documents here. Ghana. Na crash now. Oh yeah, you know why? I was say Zoom. Na womu. Any document in any Ghana gas. It's here.
Oh my goodness.
I hope your viewers can see.
Which of the cameras now everywhere? Okay. Yeah,
So,
everywhere. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any-
Now we can see it there. This is very.
Sure,
I can
any-
even read it whilst on the screen. Yes.
Yeah.
Resolution. I see.
Ha.
Wow.
Video. Na
Wow.
minko say nenya papa ni signature ni.
And I want Agbesi Japasio, so board secretary.
Right.
When I was signing a deal with documenting the other HRM.
Right.
Aye.
While some sign a deal on behalf of Ghana Gas Company and the aircrafts were given to Ghana military. They have to answer that. Misapplication of funds.
Immediately.
Misapplication of funds. Matisa Kwesi Botwe. Wait. This will nail him. Wapa. Yes, also a vice president. Anyway, I'm not surprised. The Mahamanan or das. This is it. It's here. Kwesi Botwe should be picked. Sipayanke should be picked. Valerie Soya should be picked. There's another fourth person. They should all be picked to answer questions. Why they bought these helicopters for Ghana Gas Company and they don't even have one.
Ended up in Ghana's
Yeah, it ended up
forces.
with Ghana Armed Forces. We want to know. Hey, it's simple. I've read the letter to Ghanaians. Everybody should read and see. This was signed 21st December 2012 on behalf of Ghana Gas Company.
Wow.
How come when the aircraft, helicopters in the buy a copy Ghana Armed Forces?
And Ken, what bizarres me is also the forensic report that has been shielded for all these years.
Yeah. Na me no ekura me ni nyina beba. They said they me series in kwa na me. Me wi anam kotem away friend. The way no be 2 months. Na me down meba Monday, Wednesday. Me 2 kwan dia me wa ha.
That's right.
Me serialize it.
That's right.
Ubehu I have another one. 2014 LPG sales agreement.
Ken, hold on with this one. But then you were about to mention some names. Should I hold on with that names?
Which one?
Fencing. What's the current ministers? We almost also moves you, oh baby.
Ah, we remember mo din
hold
later.
on.
We anywhere was here picky wo mo here. Dr. Kwesi Botwe.
Yeah.
Dr. Josipe Aja Yankee. Dr. Valerie Soya. Mr. Eric N. Yanka. They should pick all of them to come and answer questions.
Immediately.
Why they approve the purchase of the 4 helicopters at $100 million and they were given to Ghana Armed Forces. We want to know. It's simple. Obi out there, nobody yankas were discussed. But one technical question. Why do you buy this on behalf of Ghana Gas and ended up at Ghana military? Ghana Armed Forces. We want to know. We have to know. Yankas were discussed. But why? Give us reasons. And the documents. Yeah,
Ghana
we want to know.
Ghana
As simple
gas.
as that.
Yeah. Ken is right.
TAB, information. The one I'm going to come. Yes, read it. LPG sales agreement between Ghana National Gas Company Limited.
Okay, fetch the camera and say, camera mobile me zoom. Focus. We are good. Okay. I'm in here to say. All right. Yeah, I'm from Kwasi in here. From the top down. This is it.
Yeah. When you know, many Ghana for be discuss.
LPG.
Now be who you seek out wo di.
In
Money.
this document.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but
Is Sage Petroleum Limited and a Quantum Terminals. What they be basu?
last night we can't say.
Yeah, Quantum Terminals.
Filling stations.
Oh mama, I no cross you different. Where gas?
Gas.
No. Quantum Terminal kwa. And mama monopoly. He said no man STL 20 years. Or supply 500 tons.
Quantum.
Na near yawo we mu so de ne say Quantum. Wo mu gas na wo supply no. Brown region, Ashanti region, and Western region. Na gas no ko wa ne board ne. Because of omu enuoma oma load. Enti wo the imported ones no ba e fa Accra no ne ya e cheap antino top womu gas no into Ghana gas will have to plead with
Hey, what is going on?
what's the name of this company?
This country.
MP, National Petroleum Authority, yeah, MPA. They have to plead on behalf of a Yiriman Sana, Oma Astopo importation, you know, and Oma Towemu Diana boarding. The same thing that ENI, they say, tallow for stocks are from because they are not able to produce in quantity because oko producer it comes with the gas. Gas no crown also returning into a petroleum process no a crown so it slow down. Into resources that we supposed to get, the revenues that we supposed to get from tallow oil, we are not getting it because of Atuahoy and Papa and the Bewu Nansen, may so rest in peace. I know the Yemfa and Sanipa, Alex Mode. They signed on behalf of Ghana. Quantum no answer, quantum no. MPP phobia, a wombi. Womsi, I don't know, the show my pension. Mebo Womudin. Mebo Womudin. Because we cannot allow some individuals to take the whole country for themselves. Now we went NDC need out the molding. Me boniding. Ada me ye adwuma we. Wo mu a ministers na wo makopacho and say my yemfa kwantuma de me bo. Me I serve my country. Me say Ghana first. And I'm not afraid of anybody when it comes to Ghana. Because me nkobo NDC ni na wo de wote wouldn't him say quantum agreement. President Akase Omuntwam up to now. Omso call AG.
Oh, President instructed.
Yes, as far back as 2017. Also Omuntwam. Wow. The Mebo Mudin, when you're ready. Because me say, I will die for my country. Maintain your biakano. I will die for Ghana. Because now you know, these people are filthy rich. These people, they are filthy rich. Say, enye nyame na aboa ene yatimi manage a sustain the economy. Ye din se hunu ete se ne omu ye yakom disika betuye. Because they have money. Mahama, o ma lodu sika ne mra, o petu ni fie o nyina no mo de call committee 6. Sika no mo lodu call committee 6. Me kan ba ne aba power ndino, o ma muam. He was just buying time to move his money. Wow. That man is loaded. He's loaded. NDC for Nabakajo, you the man because on the Benyas Cardiarani campaign. Yes. Indeed, upon the Bobby, we are my Tamari refinery, the also ready. GMPC for so the two. They say, me baby boom from Betna, Boko,
Yebuphobia, and
Nami, may ye near they call Ama Ubia, how corrupt and evil these people were. And next 3 years about Oma U10. Ebe kato money to say omo angels. Ya pass Airbus for the where the international you and yet witch hunting. When you witch hunting. And what catch say yeah witch hunting. No. And to omo anka say no. And fe na be catch. Some argument we ask omo go school that. Say it doesn't affect us. Who na be say it doesn't affect us. Whether it affects us or not is bribe. Yeah. It's bribe. Case closed. And you are defining it. Why some more journalists? You know? They say NDC for a define bribe as appreciation. Just as journalists give bribe, but we say solid. They say, "What say? Baby, appreciation." Now, you sustain this year. See, Ghana for. Ehun confirm bonia omudi
where appreciation from me to you
from me to
you. Hey, my goodness. Ebusia my yankin can message yes enyahwe ni na no Ghana ehun do ne Ghana yenti yes mo nso amuties kanama ye de model WhatsApps and messages ne ba no the kwasem ne producer mama me kwan na mentumi kenkan na loads of messages ehun here papa ye they must be heard say one message na aba na yetumi and so I can kind the amomo mame Frank Asaro say John Airbus Mahama is a total disgrace to Ghana presidency. He has no shame to contest as Ghana's president again. Black president will say, no, Mr. Mahama, as you use a strong word, I can't use it here. I can't even answer a simple question. Amadou Osman, also watching you live from Dubai. Bad day for Ghana again. Mahama again, my God, help us. Abele Love, also watching you live from Saudi Arabia. Good job, Mr. Kwekuanan. All right, Saudi Arabia, baby, Amutien. Dani Danielo, also watching you live from Canada. Love this show. All right, Anna Kweku Dui, I'll say, is Ayariga going to lie through his teeth or going to cough once again? In Pachawamoa. Eric Adams will say, a certain president, when you are asked if you had been offered a bribe or not, you ask as a person, no, as what? Something, you use a bad word. Joseph, I'll say, Kwesi Opon, Kweku Mahama has right when he said he hasn't collected any bribe because dead ghost doesn't collect bribes. He should bow his head in shame. Kofi Owusu also, oh my God, this guy doesn't understand facial recognition. He thinks a passport picture is the same as a facial recognition. Kofi Eni Frimpon, say, please tell Mr. Ayariga to go back to school about facial recognition. George Ampedu, oh my God, Ayariga should come again for facial recognition definition. Come July, all airports in US would be having facial recognition machines. Why is America using it despite our passport pictures? Ubisa question. Nana Kwekudi ask Ayariga about his stance on the Airbus scandal. I bet he's going to defend Mahama. All right, which was Ernest. Is that a joke of the century? Ayariga is going to be the next president and vice would be Akuya Donko. Eric Adams will say, even here in China, there's a facial recognition in all their airports. Ayariga should go back to school. Kofi Owusu, Ayariga doesn't understand facial recognition, is clueless about this new invention. Ayariga doesn't understand, all right. Red, also something. Kweku, don't expect Hassan to speak the truth on your show. He's part of the cabal who want to use Ghana as resource as their inheritance and spend it anyhow they want. All right, Nane Kriya Dui, say, I am all ears to listen to Ayariga explanation about the Airbus scandal. I can't bet my last peswa that he's going to cough his way to defend Mahama. Mike Elliott, Ayariga is a Mahama boy, so he works for Mahama's interest. We don't know for this, I'm sorry. Alan Davis, will say he would start coughing, so Kriya. Kwejan Ampon, so say, please, Hassan Ayariga should comfort himself, all right? Mr. Kweku, this Ayariga man has no dignity. Anyway, so to us, I'll say, Ayariga will laugh intelligently or cough bad word, I can use it. If we're free, tone your voice down, Mr. Ayariga, please. Frank Asaro say, Hassan Ayariga doesn't understand technical terms. He speaks like ordinary lay person with no education. He's not making any sense, all right? He made a lot of sense, I'm sorry. Godfred Kunedu, say, ask Ayariga, did he wear class 1 school uniform at a class 6? Samuel Kojo, who says Ayariga must respect his colleague panelists. You were laughing throughout his presentation and now you are saying he should keep quiet. God have mercy on your country. George Ampedu, Microsoft is facing off Windows 7 simply because it has outlived its usefulness. I am surprised Hassan and co are arguing from this point. Why is Microsoft warning users to switch to Windows 10? Shadrach Ato, whatever the EC explains to these guys, they will not understand. Once the EC is legally right, why can't they, go ahead, I'm sure that's what you want to say. Nana Kunedu, Ayariga went to the north to a free education after his secondary school. He just wants to feel important in a country of the blinds. All right. Kweku Anan, please kindly bring intellectual and technical gurus to panel for our intelligence man on your show. Everybody who came here is an intelligent person. Do not say that to any panel. I'm sorry. Don't do that. Good evening, Kweku Anan. Let Hassan Ayariga understand that transferring numbers from one phone to another doesn't require any convention of data, but transferring biometric data Das, Kofi in New Jersey, not by Rosemary, etc. And now we are going to have a facial. So what's your problem with that? Okay, message, say, stop wasting our time and go on sleep. You have decided not to understand anything, even if Jesus comes and explains its cry. Akusio say, I would vote for Ayariga and I would propose that his voice would be his voice, sorry. All right, we also say Ghana need to move forward. Mr. Man, let's all help build this country and stop the selfishness mind that is taking the countries backward. All right, Kweku, please let Mr. Jacob speak. Ayariga is below the belt on this show. His blah, 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 blah. All right. Richard Nee, also the truth of the matter is that he doesn't want to understand, so he should let us be. Fred OOB, also, why bring this blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to read the rest of it. Kosua Poma, see how the other man is looking at Ayariga. He's so shocked of the nonsense he's hearing. Sylvester Ayariga's submission is not viable. You can't just get up and transfer data from one form to another or from one system to another. Every data is encoded in a certain format. Some are encrypted, of course, you are right. I don't think Ayariga is listening. He is as stubborn like blah, 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 blah. Okay, message you see. More the better me. Ba Manuel say, I think Ayariga is a spokesperson for Asiedu Nketia. Henry Nyakon, everybody needs good and efficient machine. We need something that is beneficial to Ghana if it can't perform through its way. All right, Kweku Ayariga was here just to show off his new found English word. What was the English word? All right, Kweku Anane from say, tell Ayariga to go to court to say this child's mind. Samuel Kojo Wusu Ayariga has been corrupted by NDC man, is very corrupt man. Joseph Paintel, or say, proof lets Mr. Ayariga understand Ghanaians are matured and know what's better for the nation. Tell him to stop his propaganda. Jake Fosu Emmanuel, great man on the seat. God bless him. Asari Bediakon, why all these scandal wars and Mahama is walking free? Asari Bediakon continues, says NPP government are enablers and always at fault. They aren't prosecuting corrupt NDC officials as promised. All right. Mazu Fahad also watching you live from St. Petersburg. The real show has begun now with the great man himself, Kennedy Japan, with almighty evidence to the Airbus and government official one Bruhaha scandal. Sorry. I say I didn't vote NPP for jobs or anything. They allege there were so much corrupt NDC under Mahama government and they were going to prosecute them. It was based on this I had voted NPP and nothing else. Okay, Rebecca Lancaster will say, and he, Mahama, wants to come back to rule? What does he take Ghanaians for? Nana Kwekudria, I wish I could vote for NPP, but sadly I can't because I'm great. Jennifer Poku, I'll say, Mr. Annan, please tell Honorable to help my son get a job. Jennifer, New York, are you sure? Okay, Kennedy, please, I keep saying you have a great school, just like Kwame Nkrumah Ideological Center, all right? Goldstein, Newton, and Zweni. Mr. Kennedy, I have time to watch you for any time, even I'm sleeping. Right man and wise all. Dav Zayo, I became so happy whenever I see my dad, excuse me, I see my dad, Honorable Kennedy Japan, talking. Daddy, God bless you too. Asarabidiakon, and then echo Mike. Ow, 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 ow. NDCY. Who gave birth to this evil group of empty heads called NDC? Never, ever again. We say it's the worst scandal that ever hits the NDC. I think they are sorry for presenting Mahama. Blah 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 blah. All right, my main last but say Felix Vuyo. Good evening, Kunedu. This is Felix Kweku from USA, Massachusetts. Good work done. I have listened and watched the whole program. I'm still watching. God bless you and you. Elizabeth Taylor, a lot of Ghanaians have to travel abroad and do menial jobs because of our corrupt and greedy leaders. Kennedy, please don't spare anyone. Kwame Amwa, good evening, Honorable. We need your TV station and your radio station at Fosu or Dump, at same Fosu Dumpim to get all these information. Same from Fosu Chafo. All right. Charles Yeboah from Sweden, Honorable Ken, is a godfather for Ghana. The last one, Joseph Frimpong, say, brilliant submission, Ken, God bless you. The last one, I'll say, Kwesi Santrofio. Ask Ayariga why he's using iPhone 11 if he doesn't know facial recognition. It's been a tough time dealing with all these men who speak in their own language and understand it in their own language. This has been the seat show. My guest on mobile has been Jacob Osei, Yeboah, independent presidential candidate 2012-2016 respectively, and of course, I'm sure he's going to contest again. Hassan Ayariga, a presidential aspirant, Emma APC, political party. The part one of the show was about understanding, say, electoral commission path no de kono ne kwan so anona na say the disagreements I see wo IPAC ase hono na yebetimi enya some kind of understanding, but unfortunately all of them ended deadlock. In the studio, we try to also make some sense out of the two stakeholders, but I'm sure you can, do the deductions and understand both presidential aspirant who is telling what and what you make of it and how your understanding is all about. The last discussion was with Kennedy Akumpreko in Japan, all about what the Airbus scandal, and I must say that the Airbus scandal continued to rage on. Nyamiya Duma Wednesday, the Airbus scandal will continue on this show, and it's coming in big forms. Ebusia aha enemy do besi na nyoma etimi atutona kwemno. One more Yeboah show ye de broye Robert Finn, Eja Ando, the man himself, George Sarko, Focus, Eric, JC Jamfi, Kobe Scratch, upon Kwan's executive producer, Great Safo, Kenneth Tichi, Japan, editor at large, Fifi, connecting from New York, and of course, program notes, Kojo Sarko of Sources Radio, Amansan FM, Amanado Radio, all these stations scattered across the globe, and you pick the show also live on Net2 TV GH, the Facebook wall, Net2 TV GH, and a Hawk TV GH. Also, Unyebiwa. Upesa Osanshire program will be ma call Venison, your YouTube link. Our YouTube, oko Net2 TV YouTuber, oko YouTube now type in Net2 TV GH. Ubenya program where asan ahwe wo hobium live. Ubehu se bibia de dana kwem kama nyame adoma. Monday show we ye be retelecast weekend Saturday. Enti aha enam do besie. Airbus scandal afine eyinitia Airbus. Emunsem no doson. On this show, Airbus nso ye be hwe ni na egu ho. Na adibi so ehunso eba a tall list of top level former government functionaries moda so mukuta all the government cars mon return here any mon so amoto cars na cheap. The list is endless. Ye ni na betuga impenifo no bie din be pie on this show. Nti unim say buy car da so wo wuntu aka wo twi sa car return the car. My name is Kweku Anan, and it has been the Seat Show live from the Ken City Group of Companies, the headquarters here, our studio. Same time, Nyamiya Wednesday, 8:05 sharp. The Seat Show would be airborne. I'm out.